In a quiet town surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a beautiful white cat named Snowflake. Her fluffy fur was as pure as snow, and her striking green eyes gleamed with intelligence and curiosity. However, Snowflake's life took a tragic turn when her owner, overwhelmed by life's hardships, was forced to abandon her. Left to fend for herself, Snowflake wandered the streets, her heart heavy with despair, and her body weakened by hunger and pain. Snowflake's days were a relentless battle for survival. When it rained, she had no place to seek shelter, and her broken right leg only added to her suffering. She would drag her soaked, aching body through the wet streets, desperately searching for a dry spot to rest. Each drop of rain felt like a reminder of her abandonment, as she shivered uncontrollably, trying to find warmth in the cold, unforgiving world. On scorching hot days, Snowflake's struggles were even more agonizing. Her throat, parched with thirst, begged for relief. Her leg, swollen and throbbing with pain, made every step a torment. She sought refuge under parked cars or in the shadows of buildings, but the heat was inescapable. Her once glossy fur became matted and dirty, and her spirit dimmed with each passing day, as she longed for the comfort of a cool drink of water and a safe place to rest. Snowflake's life had become a series of desperate searches for food and shelter. Every day, she scavenged through garbage bins, hoping to find scraps of food to fill her empty stomach. The few morsels she found were never enough, but they kept her going. Nights were the worst. Alone and vulnerable, Snowflake would curl up in damp, dark corners, trying to find some semblance of warmth and safety. Her heart ached with loneliness, and her once bright eyes grew dull with despair. One fateful evening, as Snowflake rummaged through a garbage bin in search of food, she was suddenly surrounded by a pack of aggressive dogs. Their snarls and barks filled the air, and Snowflake's heart raced with fear. With her injured leg, she had no chance of escaping. The dogs lunged at her, and Snowflake could only cower and hope for a miracle. Her weak cries for help seemed to echo in the empty alley, as if the world had turned a deaf ear to her suffering. Just as the situation seemed hopeless, a Border Collie named Buddy appeared. Buddy, with his intelligent eyes and gentle heart, had been wandering the streets himself. Sensing the commotion, Buddy rushed to Snowflake's aid. He barked fiercely at the attacking dogs, his powerful voice echoing through the alley and sending the aggressors running. Snowflake, exhausted and terrified, collapsed into a quivering heap, her eyes wide with fear and relief. Buddy approached Snowflake cautiously, his eyes filled with empathy. He nudged the injured cat gently, offering warmth and comfort. From that moment on, Buddy took it upon himself to care for Snowflake. Every day, he ventured into the city, scavenging for food and bringing back the best morsels he could find. Buddy would gently nudge the food towards Snowflake, purring softly to comfort her. Snowflake, weak and in pain, gratefully accepted the offerings, her spirits lifted by Buddy's unwavering presence. Days turned into weeks, and a delicate dance of trust began between Buddy and Snowflake. Snowflake, once frightened and distrustful, began to feel safe again, thanks to Buddy's unwavering kindness. Buddy would lay beside Snowflake during the cold nights, his warm body providing a shield from the elements. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, a poignant tableau of friendship and resilience. Life on the streets was still hard, but together, Snowflake and Buddy found solace in each other's company. They would huddle together during storms, finding strength in their shared warmth. Buddy's protective instincts and Snowflake's quiet courage helped them navigate the dangers of the streets. Their days were filled with shared adventures, and their nights were spent dreaming of a better life. One stormy day, as they sought shelter from the torrential rain, a kind-hearted woman named Emily spotted them huddled together in a corner. She held an umbrella over them, her eyes filled with compassion. Emily carefully picked up Snowflake and Buddy, their small bodies trembling with cold and fear. She took them to her warm, cozy home, where they were greeted with food, water, and love. Under Emily's care, Snowflake and Buddy thrived. Snowflake received the medical attention she needed, and her leg began to heal. Emily's home became a sanctuary, a place where both animals could finally feel safe and loved. Snowflake's once dull eyes sparkled with new life, and Buddy's loyal heart found joy in their newfound security. Snowflake and Buddy's story spread throughout the town, inspiring everyone who heard it. Their friendship was a testament to the power of compassion and the incredible bond that can form between the most unlikely of friends. Snowflake, once abandoned and broken, had found a new family and a best friend in Buddy. The townspeople, moved by their story, began to show more kindness to the stray animals in their midst, their hearts warmed by the tale of Snowflake and Buddy. Even as Snowflake grew stronger and more confident, she never forgot the moments when Buddy had saved her. They would often be seen playing in Emily's garden, napping together in the cozy living room, or simply sitting side by side, watching the world go by. Their story was a beautiful reminder that love knows no boundaries, and that kindness can heal even the deepest wounds. In the end, Snowflake and Buddy's tale became a symbol of hope and resilience. It reminded everyone that even in the darkest of times, a single act of kindness can change a life forever. Their bond, forged in adversity and nurtured by love, stood as a beacon of the extraordinary power of friendship. Snowflake, once lost and broken, had found not just a home, but a family. And in Buddy, she had found a protector, a friend, and a kindred spirit. The tale of Snowflake and Buddy is more than just a heartwarming story of a cat and a dog. It is a profound lesson in compassion, resilience, and the extraordinary bond that can form between animals and humans. Their journey from despair to hope teaches us valuable lessons about how we should treat the animals in our lives, and more broadly, how we should treat each other. Snowflake's story begins with abandonment and hardship. Her struggle for survival on the streets, facing hunger, thirst, and the relentless elements, is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of animals left to fend for themselves. It was Buddy's act of kindness, stepping in to protect and care for Snowflake, that began to turn her life around. This teaches us that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a profound impact on the lives of those who are suffering. Buddy's unwavering support and empathy for Snowflake show us that compassion is the foundation of strong bonds. Whether between animals or humans, offering support, understanding, and love to those in need creates connections that can endure the toughest challenges. Snowflake's transformation from a frightened, injured cat to a joyful, confident companion is a testament to the healing power of compassion.